Hey, Shabir again, and we're going to be learning Crossing Field today. Really highly requested song from SONY Online, so we're very happy to get it done. In terms of difficulty, I'd say it's just about as difficult as Unraveled, so don't worry if you don't get it straight away. It will take some time, but with a bit of practice you will get it eventually. As always, make sure you've seen our cover beforehand to get the gist of how the song goes, and as with all of our tutorials, I'll play the bar, explain it, play the bar again, and then I'll play the entire line for you. And we're going to be using a capo on the 5th fret, but more importantly, the tuning is slightly different to what we normally use. It's FADGBE, so that means you're tuning the low E string up to F. So don't forget to do that, otherwise it will sound pretty weird. And I'd just like to give out a huge shout out to our Patreon supporters, Millennial1, Kenchan, ZK and Quinn. Your support honestly helps us so much, so a huge thanks to you guys. And if you too would like to help us this way, please do check out our Patreon. You can get some cool rewards in return as well, so like early video access, monthly song downloads, and even your name in our video credits. So it's just a lot of fun, and we would really appreciate that. Alright, on to the tutorial. Let's go. The first bar goes like this. So 1 on the B, hammer on to 3 on the B, open high E. So this bar. Next bar. So bring your pinky down to 3 on the high E and play open A with it. Now 2 on the G and then 1 on the B. So this bar. Next bar. So for this bar, bring your second finger to 2 on the F. So this is the low E, but I'm going to be calling it F from now on because that's what we tuned it up to. So play that 2 on the F and open B. And now bring your pinky to 5 on the high E. And then 3 on the high E. And hammer on quickly to 5. So like that. So this bar. Yep. Next bar. So what you want to do here is open F, 3 on the high E, and then 3 on the D, 1 on the B, open high E, 1 on the high E. So this bar. Alright, this line. Alright, so the next bar. So this bar is just 2 on the F, open high E, 3 on the B, open high E. So okay, the next bar. For this bar you want to play open F, 8 on the high E, and now open G, 8 on the high E, open F, open G, 8 on the high E. So this bar. Next bar. So this one's a bit of a stretch. You want 2 on the F, so use your first finger, and 7 on the high E, use your pinky. And now open G7 on the high E. Now 2 on the F. And now go to open G3 on the high E. So this bar. Next bar. Alright, so this bar is open A, 5 on the high E, play that chord again, and now 5 on the high E, 5 on the high E, open B, hammer onto 1, open G. So this bar. Okay, so this line. Okay, and that's the intro done, so now we're moving on to the verse. So we have... Alright, so we have open A, 1 on the B, pull off to open, and then 1 on the B again, open A, 3 on the B, open A, and then 2 on the G. So this bar. Alright, next bar. Pretty simple, that's just open A, open G, open B. And the next bar is exactly the same as the first bar. which we just learned, so that's all good. Final bar of this line. So it's really similar to the second bar, except we just have 2 on the G, so that's... Oh, and then 1 on the B. So, let me go through that bar with you. That's just open A, 2 on the G, and then 1 on the B. There you go. And this line is... Alright, next line. So remain in the position from the last bar that we just learned and bring your third finger to 3 on the D and your pinky to 3 on the high E. Play this chord. And I'll play the 2 on the G. Your second finger should already be there. And then 1 on the B. Your first finger should already be there. And now 3 on the D. So this bar. Next bar. So now bring your pinky to 3 on the B and play 2 on the G, 3 on the B. And now 3 on the D, 2 on the G. Then lift it off your pinky, so now you can play 1 on the B. So this bar. Alright, next bar. Pretty simple. Open G, 1 on the B, open G. So this bar is just... Next bar. So that's just open B, open G, open G. Okay, this line. Okay, so the next line, it's still the verse, but it gets a bit funky. We have... So we're just adding that extra A bass note in there. So that's open A, 1 on the B, and then pull off to open B. And now here's the extra bass note. Yeah, that's open A. And now we have 1 on the B, and then open A, then 3 on the B, open A, then 2 on the G. So next bar. So open A, 2 on the D, 2 on the G, open A, and now lift off your third finger from that 2 on the G, so now you can play an open G, open A, open B, open A. So this bar. And the next bar is exactly the same as the first bar, except we are playing 3 on the high E for that last note instead of 2 on the G. So this bar, yeah, you see where that last note is different. So right, the next bar. So this one is open A, 3 on the high E, open A, 1 on the B, open A, 1 on the B, open A. So this bar. So this entire line goes like this. Okay, the next bar of the next line. So this one's pretty simple. 3 on the B, open F, 1 on the B, open F. So next bar. So bring your pinky to 3 on the high E and your third finger to 3 on the D, play that chord. And now 2 on the G and 1 on the B, and now open F. So, and now the next bar. So what you have here is 2 on the F, open G, 2 on the F, open B, 2 on the F again. So this bar is just... Next bar. So remain in that position and you want to bring your first finger to 1 on the B, now 2 on the F, and now bring your pinky to 3 on the B and play open D with that, and then 2 on the F. So this entire line. Okay, next bar of the next line. So what you want to do here is open F, open high E, 3 on the D, 2 on the G, 1 on the B, together, and then 1 on the B, hammer onto 3. Yep, so this bar. Alright, next bar. Alright, so what you want to do here is leave your pinky on that 3 on the B, bring your first finger to 2 on the F, play this chord, 2, and now you want to play open D, and now open G, open B, so lift off your pinky, now open G. So this bar, next bar. So for this bar it's just open A, 2 on the G, and now 2 on the G, 1 on the B. We're in your A minor shape here basically, and well, not basically, we are in our A minor shape, and open A now. So this bar, yep, next bar. So this bar is 2 on the F, open G, open B, 1 on the open G, sorry, 1 on the B, and 2 on the F. So this bar. So this entire line goes like this. And that's page 1 done. On to the next page. We have okay, so now there's a lot of bass notes on this line, so bear with me here. We have open F3 on the B together, 1 on the B, open F, 3 on the B, open F, open E, open F, 1 on the E. So this line, this bar, sorry. Next bar. So what you want to do here is, the bass line is just the same, it's the open Fs. So open F, 1 on, and then 1 on the high E, so. And then open F, 1 on the high E together. 3 on the B, open F, 1 on the B, open F. So this line, this bar. Right. And the next bar is exactly the same as the first bar we just learned, except the last note is 3 on the high E instead of 1 on the high E. So this bar goes like this. Yep, we basically already learned it. And the next bar, bring your first finger to high E and play open F with that. And now 3 on the D, 1 on the B, 3 on the D, 3 on the D. And now open A, open high E, 1 on the B, open G. So this bar. Alright, so this line is okay, and now we move on to the chorus. So for the intro of this chorus we have, okay, so for this bar it is 2 on the F, open G, and 3 on the B. Just play that as a chord. Yep. I like to play it like that. And now we have 1 on the B, hammer onto 3, and now open high E. So this bar. Yep. Next bar, we are moving on to the chorus. So we have. So we have open A, 3 on the high E. Open A, 3 on the high E, open A, 1 on the B, open A, and now open B. So this bar, Okay, next bar. So for this bar, bring your first finger to 2 on the F and play open B with that. And now 2 on the F, open B, 2 on the F, and now pinky to 5 on the high E, 2 on the F, 5 on the high E. So we have. Alright, next bar. So for this bar, third finger 3 on the high E and play open F with that. And now open F, 3 on the high E, open F, open high E, open F, 1 on the high E. So this bar. Okay, and this line. Alright, next bar. Yep, so for this bar we have 2 on the F, open high E, 2 on the F, 3 on the B, 2 on the F, and now bring your pinky down to 3 on the high E, and now 2 on the F, open high E. So, next bar. So for this bar it's open F, 3 on the B, and now open F and open high E together, open F, and now 3 on the B. So this is bar. Next bar. So this bar is basically just a continuation of the last one. So we have open F, open high E, open F, 3 on the B, open F, open high E, open F, and now 3 on the high E. Remember to use your pinky for that 3 on the high E because it will make the next bar a lot easier. So this bar is. Yep, next bar. Alright, so this bar has quite a bit of a stretch, so just a heads up there. We have 2 on the A and open high E. Use your second finger for that because now we can play 1 on the high E like we need to. And now open high E. Now 2 on the A. And now bring your pinky. Yeah, that's the 2 on the A. Now bring your pinky to 5 on the high E. And now 2 on the A. And now open high E. So this bar. Yep. This entire line goes like this. Okay, and the next bar of the next line. Yep, so we have 2 on the D, 2 on the D, 2 on the D, 1 on the B, hammer on the 3, and now open high E, and now bring your second finger to 3 on the A. So this bar. Yep, and the next 3 bars we actually know them. It's just the chorus. We already know all of that. And this line. Okay, and we're in a lot of luck because the next line, this line we're gonna learn right now, is exactly the same as line 3 of page 2 of this page. So it is. Okay, alright, and the next bar of the next line. So what you want to do here is 2 on the D, 2 on the D, and now 1 on the B, hammer on to 3, and then 1 on the B again. And now use your pinky for 3 on the high E, and then pull off to open. So this bar. Yep, next bar. So open F, and now 2 on the G, open high E, open F, open high E, open F, open high E. So this bar, next bar. So this bar is just 2 on the F, open high E, bring your second finger for that 2 on the F, and now bring your pinky to 3 on the B, now 2 on the A, 2 on the F, sorry, and now 2 on the F, open G. Yeah, so this bar is. Alright, next bar. So for this bar we have open A, 2 on the G, open A, 2 on the G again, and now 1 on the B, open A, and open A, 1 on the B. So this bar. Okay, so this line is. Okay, the next bar of the next line. Right, so for this bar we have open A, now 2 on the G, open A, 2 on the G together, now 1 on the B, open A, 2 on the G, open A, and now open G. So you're in your A minor shape again, so this bar goes like this. Alright, next bar. So we have open F, open high E, open F, 3 on the B, 1 on the B, open F, open G, open F. So this bar is. Next bar. So what you want to do here is bring your second finger to 2 on the F and your pinky to 3 on the B. Play that chord, and now get your first finger to 1 on the B and now play 2 on the F, 1 on the B together. Open B, and now 2 on the F, open G, 2 on the F. So this bar. Yep, next bar. Alright, so this line goes like this. Okay, and home stretch guys, we are on the final line, and this is probably my favorite line to play of the entire song. So, we have. So, this is just open F, and yeah, and now open F, 3 on the B, and now open F, 1 on the B, and now open G, open F, 3 on the B. So, this bar. Use your use your pinky for that 3 and use your first finger for that 1. And now you're in this position, bring your second finger up to 2 on the F so we can play this. So this bar is just 2 on the F, 1 on the B, 2 on the F, open G, 2 on the F, 3 on the B, 2 on the F, 1 on the B. So this bar. Okay, the next bar is exactly the same as the first bar, except our bass notes are open A's. So it just goes like this. Okay, and now the next bar is exactly the same as the second bar of this line. We just have, and then we just finish off with a chord. Yeah, and that chord is just open F, 1 on the B, and then open high E. So, yeah, this bar. Yeah, alright, so this line is just. And there you have it. That is Crossing Field all done. So if you enjoyed the tutorial, please do consider giving us a like, comment, and a share. It helps us big time, especially sharing, and if you want to see more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. So if you want to support us even more, our Patreon is linked below. We'd very much appreciate that, and you can get some cool rewards in return, so it's all pretty good. And as always, if you have any other requests or ideas for new videos, please leave them in the comments below. We always read and always reply to your comments, so we're very much looking forward to that. And that wraps it up for today. See you later.